So how do you feel about having served 1 year as the British ambassador to the Republic of South Korea?
I can hardly believe I've been here for a year because the time has flown so quickly. I've thoroughly enjoyed myself in my first year. It's been very busy, a lot of things to do. I've met a huge number of very interesting people here in Korea, and to be honest, I've had great fun doing the job. Above all, I think we've been able to find lots of ways where Korea and the UK can work more closely together, and the focus of the job now is trying to exploit those opportunities and develop them.
So on those opportunities, can you elaborate on that subject?
Yeah, I mean, I think on the political side, with Korea joining the UN Security Council in January, there's a tremendous opportunity for Britain and Korea to work very closely together on managing some of the world's big political and security challenges. On the economic side, we're working very hard to take full advantage of the free trade agreement between the European Union and the UK, and I'm delighted that Korean exports to the UK and British exports to Korea have all increased, both increased, despite the economic difficulties. I think there are great opportunities for us to work together on tackling some of the global economic challenges, international poverty, climate change, working together in the G20. And I think there are great opportunities for our companies to work together in third country markets. So these are some of the areas that we're pursuing right now.
So what's your impression on Korea generally, and how are you living in Seoul? Do you like it?
As I said, I'm really enjoying myself. The big first impression for me, I think, was the energy and the dynamism that you find when you visit Seoul and visit other cities throughout Korea. The speed is very evident. People talk about the Bali culture, but it's only when you're here and living here, I think, that you fully understand what that really means. And I've really enjoyed also the opportunity to travel a bit around the country to learn a little bit more about Korean history and Korean culture. And of course, I've enjoyed some of the great Korean food as well.
So why is tackling climate change such a priority to the UK?
I think successive British governments have recognised for many years that climate change represents a very serious threat to the UK's national prosperity. And so we believe that international action to tackle climate change has to be a top priority for any serious government now. But we also see it as a tremendous economic opportunity because we're convinced that we're going to see a global shift in the economic model, the world's economic model, towards low carbon. And that will offer great commercial and business opportunities for the countries and the companies which move first and act to develop their low carbon economy. And that's what we're doing in the UK. We're the world's largest, we have the world's largest offshore wind sector, for example.
So what specific opportunities do you think the British government and the Korean government can work together?
On climate change, or certainly we're already working very closely together on the international negotiations. We've got the Doha Conference of the Parties meeting coming up in Qatar just in a couple of weeks' time, and we are working very closely with the Korean government to try to secure a positive outcome from that negotiation. So that's on the international side. I think we're interested in working very closely together as well on the development of the Green Climate Fund and within the Global Green Growth Institute. Both Korea and the United Kingdom are founder members of the GGGI.
So what's your advice to Korean students who want to become diplomats, such as yourself?
Firstly, I think it's very important. You've got to be motivated. You've got to, I think, have an interest in the outside world. I think you've got to want to make a difference. As far as what you might want to study is concerned, certainly in the case of the UK's Foreign Service, we recruit now people who've got a very wide range of academic backgrounds. We've got scientists, economists, lawyers, historians, linguists. International relations now are increasingly complicated and complex, so you need people with experience and skills in a wide range of disciplines. But perhaps above all else, I think it's very important that you are interested and curious about other people and about other people's cultures.